Ja, moin. Muss entscheiden.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby clam bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends to come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
Let's catch up with the play down at number 6. Wow, he's going to like that one. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's looking at an elevated green, definitely up the hill. This is bold, going for it in 2.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. All right, here we are, a chance for eagle. It's so frustrating to leave it short. There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. As we move on to the next hole, Victor Hovland is our leader. Here's a look at the par 3 7th. That's a misfire there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
The ball in the greenside bunker. Oh, that looked good. This putt is 14 feet away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
That was close. He's got this one for double bogey. That one drops.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Now 4 back after that hole.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Time now for Justin Thomas.
Lining up for his 3rd now.
All right, let's get back to the action.
Okay, clubbing down.
All right, the putter can come out now. This putt is from 18 feet away.
This is for birdie.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Not enough pace on that one. Finishing off that hole. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. He can take away so many positives from that round. Currently in a tie for 3rd place. It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second-round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. There's a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Wyndham Clark. He's leading the event by 1 stroke as we begin our coverage here on 2K Sports. This one looking pretty good off the tee. Let's see what Will Z was up to earlier today.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
There could be company at the top if this putt drops. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. All right, that one is behind us. He is in second place on the leaderboard with Wyndham Clark leading the way. Okay, here's the tee shot at the par 3 fifth. Five iron on the way. Oh, come on, let him in. Here's a putt to get to 4 under par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
And that's a pretty good putt from that distance. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That was absolutely murdered. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Just one shot back now. He's hit this in the right direction. Will it get all the way onto the green? I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this.
Touch of class from the bunker.
Let's return to live play now. This now, his third shot. And just one shot off the lead. Head feet to the cup. And after that hole, they're currently in a tie for the lead with Wyndham Clark.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Well, I wonder what happens with this approach.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Not enough behind that one. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Over to number 8, it's a par 4. Okay, that'll play. And right now at -4. Looking to get up and down from here. Setting up in the greenside rough. Eight feet to the cup.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
That looked good for a while. Moving on to the next. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. hit a lot of good shots today, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in place.
It's been exciting the first 2 days. Please tell me we're going to have the same amount the next 2 days.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. As our coverage begins, you can see our featured player is in third place. Let's see if he can get to the top by the end of today's round. Let's go down to the 12th hole. Trying to get to 5 under par with this putt. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
That's a pretty good effort. He's got this one for par. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well played, mate.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at -4. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that hole completed, our featured player is on top of the leaderboard, just ahead of Lydia Ko of New Zealand.
This one appears to be fairway bound. It's the second shot here on 14. Not a bad result right there. Let's check out what happened a short time ago at 18.
Fantastic touch on this one. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
7 feet from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Man, that was close. And just to finish off the par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. This hole is a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Time for the second shot here at 15. He played that one beautifully out of the rough. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. John, give us a read on this putt.
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
Oh, almost. This putt from 5 feet. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead. 16, a par 4. Let that one run right down the fairway. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
This is on a fantastic line. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Yeah, he's out there today. 3-stroke lead, final round. Boy, that's a pretty good number to be ahead, but I promise you, you want to get that lead to 4 and 5 as quickly as you possibly can. He's got to come out there and fire on all cylinders early.
Here's the second shot on the 14th. Time now for the third. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That's really a beautiful chip shot. 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
I think he likes the looks of this one. Wow, our leader's got it going today. This putt for a birdie. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from 110 yards out. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 12 under for the event.
Let's go over to 17, the par 3. This is a 5-iron. Really well done. 8 feet left to the cup. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
He's got this putt left to win the event. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. Here's a putt to win the AT&T Pebble Beach. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. We head down to the 6th hole. Now let's get out to the news of the day, and apparently our featured player has sparked a rivalry with their playing partner Tom Kim this week. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, I am shaking my head, and this featured player should be shaking in their boots going up against Tom Kim. He's so talented. Why would you do that?
Well, there seems to be an exciting duel brewing here against Tom Kim. Let's see if our featured player has what it takes.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
So far, so good.
Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. He's currently tied for 8th. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Going with the 5-wood. How close was that to going in? Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
That's a lovely looking stroke.
He's done a nice job there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. There's a familiar tone about the front 9 par 4s, Rich. A lot of right to left. Here we are at 8. Same sort of tee shot.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Time now for the 4th shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Tom Kim leads this tournament as we move over to the next. Rich, the par 4 9th, the visuals off the tee, take us through it.
Yeah, unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
That one's heading down Broadway. And he's down there.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And that will drop in for birdie. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Time for the second shot at the 10th. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
So close. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Come on, get down. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. A par putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the tournament. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourselves in, everyone. It is the loudest show in golf. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the second round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. It's 4 under for our leader as we get things started here on 2K Sports. And let's see what he can do here today. Wonderfully played. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
11 feet left to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
And that putt will end up short. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
Well, that's a handy shot. This is his second shot. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A birdie putt awaits. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Stepping onto the tee now of the par 5 third hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Oh, that was pure. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. So close to the eagle. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
This one might need to get down a little. That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Now let's head to Tom Kim. Just 2 shots behind. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
A clutch par putt.
Currently 5 under overall. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That'll work there. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
And back to the course with the live action. This is a lengthy putt here. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's going left to right.
This looks pretty tiny, this. That's a nice putt. He'll take that. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well hold. Let's move on. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going in tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome everyone to the loudest day on the PGA Tour each season. It's the third round of the WM Phoenix Open from TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, he's played really nicely to build a lead over the field. You've got to be pleased with your work, but there's a bit more to come.
Well, he just has to go out there and play like he has. Play confident, play bold, but most importantly, play smart, because any small mistake could have massive repercussions.
This putt to get to 10 under par. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Around 42 feet from the center of the hole.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Solid par putt, that. And updating the standings, they're currently in top spot alongside Rory McIlroy. The par 5, 13th hole.
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform. Pretty good shot there.
Standing over his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Little birdie look in here.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee now, the par 4, 14th hole. That's heading for the fairway. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
What a putt that was.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader has built a 3-shot buffer here as we head over to the next. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Well, you can't blame the player for their wanting to get to the green here in 2 from the fairway, but there's plenty of challenges ahead.
You feel like you're in the fairway, I need to go for this second shot. Yeah, because going for the green, an island green on a par 5 is always worth it. No, there's still a lot of danger up there, Luke. You got to be comfortable hitting a long iron or fairway wood into a pretty smallish green, it must be said. If you're not comfortable, lay it back, wedge it on with your third.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This putt is around 32 feet.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in second. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Attaboy, good shot. This putt was about 17 feet long.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going down the hill and to the right.
Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. 4 feet to the cup. And now that finds him in first place. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54 hole lead. Good play, Rich.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. All right, Rich, this is a great day for our featured player going to the final round, but there's a name right behind them on the leaderboard that's got to give them some headaches.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Now 6 shots in front after that hole.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Hole number 15 is a par 5.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. This one's got some momentum to it. And he's made it. What a putt. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one needs to kick left. Okay, that'll work. This putt is from 14 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Setting up now on a par 4.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Well done. That's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. Not a bad line, this one. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
And that's a good line. That should find the surface. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole. This putt to win the event. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just a mixture of the holes. You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost that, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
Down to Henny.
This putt is around 44 feet.
From there, you'll take it. An opportunity to make birdie. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Wow, that was launched.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 4th.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for third. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Well, Rich, not only is Max extremely talented on the course, but everyone seems to love him off the course as well.
The king of Twitter now roasting all the other players in the field this week. What an unbelievable performance. This guy's got it all. His swing is phenomenal. The short game is there, makes the big putts when he needs to. His game all around is as good as anybody's when he's in full flight. It's a lot of fun to watch him play.
Going with less club.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. How about 18 feet to the hole?
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Come on. A par putt tap in. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
His second shot here, only one shot off the pace. this for a share of the lead. And down it goes. Currently 1 under for the round.
Before we say goodbye, we take a last look at the leaderboard, and Wyndham Clark is out in front. We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Who will stick around for the weekend? Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues as we get into our second round coverage. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is hovering around the projected cut. We'll watch him closely as he tries to make it through to the weekend here on 2K Sports.
Currently sitting a couple of strokes inside the cut line, but that is just not comfortable enough for this player. They need to play well.
Let's check out some highlights from earlier in the round. Okay, here we are again, back live. Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
On the green, but some work to do. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This one on a good line. He has this putt to move into the top 5. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Going with the 7. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Well, that's what the doctor ordered. Move into top spot on the leaderboard.
Time for the tee shot on 13.
is really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
A lot to like about that one. 6 feet remain.
A really good look at birdie.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Let's check out the 14th hole. It's a par 3. The club choice is a 6-iron. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. This one green side in the rough. This putt for a bogey. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
You gotta love seeing your name on top of that leaderboard. He's got to be excited about that. Still, just a slim lead with a lot of golf to play.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at Riviera, and our third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Our featured player is currently 7 under par as things get going. All right, let's get you out to the 6th hole.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Not a bad shot right there. Here's a putt to get to 9 under par. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
This one starting out way out to the right.
Moving along. With that hole complete, our featured player is in first with a major champion Wyndham Clark in second. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. And currently on top by 2. Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you're trying to hit the green. Just get it on, pin high, and now try to make a putt.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. That's a good one to build momentum on. 9 under for the tournament.
All right, clubbing up. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. The tee shot at number 9.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. This putt from 6 feet away. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
Here we have a short par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing? Nicely done.
This is his second shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Quality shot, that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Sitting at 12 under par for the event.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and through 3 rounds, our featured player has a comfortable lead.
This player is not going to get caught. They have been playing so well all week long. I think the rest of the field is resigned to fighting for second place.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And, Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
The second at 15. Five iron on the way. If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This is just going right the whole way along.
He could have done much worse from there. A par putt coming up. So close. This one is 5 feet away. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Let's see if 8 iron was the right club. Beautiful shot from our leader. All right, this is tough, but makeable. Now starting to turn right. Okay, that was a tough ask.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Lovely effort that. Setting up for his third shot. And from the bunker here. That's a touchy class. Coases it up towards the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole.
Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Two putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? The putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at 1 under the card. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, the 5th hole at Playa Sayona is every bit of a par 4 as you're ever going to see.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a courageous putt to be staring down 44 feet to the cup.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Big putt for par coming up. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, the 6th tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Not a very easy one here. It's moving to the left on its way down the hill.
Looking pretty good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
A few shots under par at the moment. In a share of 2nd spot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second round coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
He's setting up for his second shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in third place.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Just one off the lead after that hole. Hole number 11 is a par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Just one stroke off the lead.
Straight at it. That shot had Will Zalatoris doing a double take. I think he may be starting to take this rivalry a bit more seriously.
And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful. This one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. Oh, good look at birdie here. Ooh. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
This one might need to sit. Yeah, nicely played. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And that putt will end up short.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding shot. High quality.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
From about 100 yards. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Good shot there, Beamer. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's 9 under par for the event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Yes, what a tee shot indeed, going right back into the ocean. Just a very picturesque hole, soaking it all in. Sometimes you can get lost in the beauty of how difficult this hole can be. Some runoff areas both left and right. A challenging second shot to find the green.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he's down there. You got to read?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that should secure the par on this one. Now at -9 for the tournament. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Ah, absolutely flushed. This is his second shot.
Enjoy the walk up. This one's really nice.
Putting for birdie here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently sitting in first place. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich. Not only because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I got a pretty good look at this just now. Looks like around 36 feet to the hole.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And this putt for a share of the lead.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Well, that's a nice line. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Here we go, Rich. The lucky last hole. And this player is tied for first place.
Ooh, can we avoid the playoff? I'm not so sure.
Going for less club here.
Oh, almost went in. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh, Rich, there's an opportunity that slides by.
Heartbreaking result.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Well, how about that, Rich? We couldn't get this tournament won in regulation, so let's go to extra holes.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
Love this scenario, Rich. Extra holes, sudden death. Here we go.
Oh, let's get into this. I can't wait.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues. Oh, that's got to hurt, Rich. So close, yet so far.
Yeah, sadly, he couldn't keep up with his opponent, losing after one hole.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.